We got cats and beds and games and stuff.
Bup, bup, bup.
Gaming in bed. Yeah. I still don't quite remember how to play the game, but I figured that if I beatbox, it would be a good start.
It's an okay start. I have another one that you might like.
Yeah?
Yeah. My next guest is one who has shown a lot of determination in the Dark Souls game. He has taken on the incredible task of defeating the bosses of New Game Plus using the souls harvested from them in the first playthrough of the game. Taking on a new life in these weapons to end the lives of the bosses all over again. A symbolic gesture. He's shown himself capable of running around almost completely naked in the countryside, wielding a long, thin blade and a peculiar menorah-like instrument for the sake of healing and casting of lightning-based, prayer-oriented spells. Please, it would be great joy and certainly my wonderful privilege to welcome inside of the Dark Souls 2 studio our guest, Corky.
Hey, guys.
Now, for the sake of this, we're going to skip to the end of inside of the Dark Souls 2 studio, where we will address the questionnaire part of our segment. Corey, what handheld weapon turns you on?
Handheld weapon that turns me on. Well, I will say I'm carrying one right now, a katana. My gut says katana.
What handheld weapon turns you off?
Turns me off. Again, just from gut, I'm going to say a flail. Not a big fan of flails.
Which mandatory boss is your favorite?
In Dark Souls 2?
Yes.
Oh, God. This guy is strong. Hold on.
The Dark Souls 1 is fine.
Mandatory boss, I love... if you have the DLC, I love fighting Artorias. And to get through the DLC, defeating him is required.
What mini boss or purely optional boss is your favorite?
I'm sorry. Remind me which ones are optional.
Anything such as the Hellkite Dragon, or
not that one.
I suppose the DLC could be considered optional if you wanted to.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, so then... Well, in that case, I guess maybe change my answer to Artorias for optional, and for not optional, Sif.
Very good. Which covenant, if any, speaks to you?
I have, in the past, been a part of the Dragon Covenant. However, I am pretty wimpy at heart, and so I would just say, the Way of Blue or the other version of that. Hey, buddy. Sorry, I'm going to pause our little interview for saying hi to this.
Whoa, you can talk to him?
Thank you for helping me.
Whoa.
I'm Ornifex.
Yeah, you are.
I owe you some form of thanks, but have nothing for you at the moment.
Oh, I know the last time somebody said that to me.
If it would not trouble you, could you visit my abode just down the way? I will. I'll do just that. Thanks, Ornifex. Anyway, you were saying.
What sorcery or pyromancy or miracle do you love?
Oh, I mean, healing is truly the most precious gift this world can offer. So I would say any of my healing spells, great heal. Uh, yeah, it's the best offense is a firm defense in this world of cruelness and treachery and just big sons of bitches.
What sorcery, pyromancy, or miracle do you not love?
I there's many. It's actually hard to choose because I don't use a lot. I'm not very well versed in them. But I'll tell you what is there one that illuminates? Am I wrong in saying there's like a
Cast light.
Yeah, I just can't imagine. I know Dark Souls 3, not that I've played it, but I know Dark Souls 3 has light featured as a important aspect of the game, but for these, I just why on earth would you spend the anything to cast that spell? So that's my answer. My long-winded answer.
If you could open your bedroom door and visit any region in the game that has its own title sequence safely, where would you go?
Well, I'm not going to say anything about it because we'll be going there soon, but I would absolutely love to visit Heidi's Tower of Flame, which is Dark Souls 2.
And then finally, of all of the rings in the world, which two are yours?
That's tough. That's so tough. To pick. I mean, it's as it is tough in the game as well to just pick two. My first thing that comes to mind is of course Havel's Ring, allowing you to a larger equipment load. That really opens up a lot of possibilities. And my second ring would be the most highest powered Chloranthy Ring possible. Stamina is the money that makes my world go round. Since I am a melee user, almost exclusively through both games and any build I've done. So yeah.
Very nice. Thank you for joining us for that James Lipton in bunk bed moment that we had there. Appreciate your coming along with us for the ride. Yeah, so I guess one thing that we touched on earlier months or weeks or whatever ago, but I never really fully grasped, how do you make more powerful versions of existing rings? I'm assuming it's a Dark Souls 2 thing. What does that entail?
How do you make more powerful?
Well, you're saying like the most powerful version of the Chloranthy Ring. In Dark Souls 1, there ain't but one Chloranthy Ring.
Oh, excuse me then. I'm just revealed something about Dark Souls 2.
Sounds like a fascinating mechanic.
You cannot upgrade rings. However, you can find rings of higher or stronger bonuses to whatever it buffs. So simply put, Havel's Ring is Havel's Ring, and that's the end of it. But a Chloranthy Ring, you can find +1, +2, +3. Why don't I just show you the rings I'm talking about?
No, I fully understand. I guess,
yeah, right here.
Is that determined? Where do you...
You find them later in the game at places you can only progress to when you are stronger and dealing with tougher enemies. So it's all very well balanced and scaled by the creators.
So it's not like a random thing. It's like as you progress,
absolutely, it's never finding any ring is never random in this game. Never ever.
It's not like a shiny Pokemon.
In fact, Dark Souls 2 has many items in different places compared to Scholar of the First Sin, which is the the final edition, right?
Right.
They wanted to fix and change some things, and so in the Scholar of the First Sin edition, things are changed around. But now back to this door that I teased in our previous episode.
Yeah, the dolls and all that jazz.
Because now it's our friend.
Hey, Ornifex?
Ornifex.
Ornifex.
Oh, we meet again, kind traveler. This is my workshop. In your tongue, I believe I would be called a blacksmith.
Useful.
I create all manner of equipment using an ancient technique unique to my people. Normally, I only cater to a very select few.
Normally.
But I have a debt to you. I will craft one thing of your choice. My wares are far from ordinary. I am certain that they will please you.
You mean the one of them will please?
I require no payment this time, but you must bring me a wondrous soul.
Oh.
My technique absolutely requires it. I trust you will understand.
So this is the giant blacksmith of this game.
Yes. So there are 2 people in Dark Souls 2 that can craft boss souls weapons.
Nice.
This is one of them. And yes, the first one's free. But I just wanted to say hi. We can go. Come again if it pleases you. It does. And it would be rude not to close the door on the way out. Since she lives in a very sketchy neighborhood. But yeah.
There's a sinkhole the size of a freaking parking lot right outside of her door.
You know, the sad part is, it used to be a parking lot. Her car was parked there, and then the sinkhole erupted. And so now.
You said that they paved Paradise and put up a giant sinkhole?
They did. Also, that would imply this is Paradise.
I mean, well, this is, because now we're back in,
Back with my girl. What's going on, girl?
Back with my girl.
Bear seek lest. All right, good. You're just the same as I left you. Shit. All right, is it this way? No, I'm pretty freaking sure it's this way.
Don't worry, those of you who are concerned that between last episode and this episode that we wouldn't be quite sure as to where to go next, we're kind of slightly more sure now. Mind the gap.
And I haven't met that one woman. Okay, so that's nice to know. Hey, guess what?
Chicken butt, 2 cents a cup?
Yes. How did you know?
Who told you?
I can see into that one mouse, the one Neopet pet who can see into the future.
The future. Oh my god.
The future.
Can we talk about Neopets next time?
Yeah, next episode can be the Neopets / something else.
Something else going on.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. No, you're about to say what's what. And I interrupted you with a very silly rhyme.
Well,
which I don't regret, but I still want to know what you're going to say.
Never regret. Do you know what I was going to say?
Oh!
Do you know what I was going to say?
No clue.
Next time on Gaming and Bunk. Yep.
So I delayed the inevitable.
You did. Yes. And that's why you really shouldn't feel bad for doing so. Yeah, next time on Gaming in Bed, we're going to reach the end of this little...
Something about that one... Go back for a second. I know that the layout is totally different, obviously. Well, not the layout, but something about you're in a sewer and there's stairs on one side and then further down there's stairs on the other. I just got this really weird flashback to this specific part of Final Fantasy VII, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. This is right after, not the spoiler, it's not, whatever. It's right after you have the fight at Don Corneo's place, and then you end up beneath Don Corneo's place.
Oh, yeah.
Just man.
I remember that.
Yeah. Next time on Gaming and Bunk Bed, we'll play Final Fantasy VII.
Whoa. Dark Souls 2's over. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yep, bye.
No, literally, this room is the end of the game. I'm not saying we're quitting. I'm saying we fucking won. It's a very short game.
Yeah, now our character and all of her, items and experience can be transferred to a Final Fantasy VII save, and that's how Eris gets brought back.
I would love to see, not that Final Fantasy is like nice and fluffy and warm, but I would just love to see Final Fantasy people in the world of Dark Souls. Like, oh my god!
It's a Moogle. Of course, it's fluffy and light.
Yeah, but also there's the weapon, emerald weapon, and all.
Yeah,
There are summons and bosses in Final Fantasy that could totally chill with people in Dark Souls and be fine.
Okay, maybe 3 of them.
Okay.
Anyway,
maybe Hades, Ifrit, and the big gross elephant guy. What was it? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
God. Oh, a typhoon, whatever. Yeah.
Next time.
Odin could show. Odin would be cool here.
Oh, man, sure.
Weird ass
Odin's
voice.
cool.
Oh my god. No, but he'd be like especially cool here. He's like, I mean, of all of the gods and goddesses in various well-known culture, Odin could hang. Like Isis couldn't hang here. She's too beautiful and awesome.
All right.
But like Sobek could hang. Like the crocodile head or the alligator head.
Next time on Gaming and Bunk Bed, we'll hang out with Norse gods.
Yes, and maybe Egyptian ones. Only if you're nice.